now, there was some controversy, although I think it was overblown, is Punk was backstage at Raw when they were in Chicago. Now, it's my understanding that what this was is Punk ran into a couple of the boys from WWE on a plane, and they were like, hey, because he was going back to Chicago anyway, and they were like, hey, just come on, hang out with us, blah, blah, blah. And he just went and hung out with them. Like, apparently he said hi to Triple H, but it wasn't like a conversation because that would have been contract tampering.
Well, no, I had heard that there was they actually had they talked for like 2 minutes.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, but it wasn't like an hour-long conversation. Yeah, I heard they talked, but
yeah.
Now what this also might have been, and this is where I lean. I think this might have been Punk just like kind of like saying without saying to Tony Khan, it's like, okay, well, if you're gonna suck their dicks, then I'm just gonna do what I want anyway, and you won't do anything. So. Because I'm sure Punk is happy, and it's not a laziness thing. It's just like, I'm sure he's happy to be getting paid to do nothing.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you're not going to let me come in and wrestle on TV, even though you need me and you need the numbers that I bring. You're going to placate the fucking children. And again, I like Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. I have my issues with some of the stuff they do, but I'm fans. I just don't understand why we can't all just get along.
Yeah.
And yes, I understand. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I'm just going to say this. I understand that Punk started it. But again, it goes back to, it's not like Kenny and the Bucks are just wrestlers on the roster. These are executives in the company. Sometimes, when you're in a position of authority, you have to eat shit and like it. And when your number one draw in the company talks shit about you, because of the fact that some of your buddies said stupid shit, post stupid things on social media, do everything except come up and say, yeah, you and me got a problem, we should really hash this out, you're going to get shit talked about you. The difference is Punk did it live on camera.
Yeah.
And instead of doing it on Twitter.
Well, speaking of him being at Raw, I guess when he was back at Raw also, he was apologizing to a few of the people there. Like, I guess he apologized to Miz and I guess a couple other people. And I don't know exactly who exactly it was, but I guess the minute Vince had heard about it, he immediately had
security. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which again, Jim Cornette kind of said that. He's like, that may not have been and it probably wasn't a Vince hates CM Punk. It was probably oh no, he needs to leave because the optics of this don't look good, and we don't want to be accused of contract tampering.
Yeah.
Which I think that's probably what it was.
Well, not only he showed up at Raw, he just showed up at TNA Impact also.
Oh Lord, I did not hear about this.
Yep, he was there for TNA also because I guess they were in Chicago.
Well, he's got friends that work there.